Oh my God. I am here to share some wisdom with you, okay, about India. I mean, not just India, but like Chennai, India, okay? First of all, I'd like to talk about the Indian drivers. The Indian drivers here totally suck. I mean, they keep honking their horn and keep honking their horn constantly. And, as if all the big city buses and all the big vehicles are just going to move out of the way for some shitty little gray silver car that's trying to get through, some little Tata or some little Indigo or just some stupid little car. It's freaking annoying. I mean, next time I'm going to get out of my car and I'm going to shove the horn up your ass. How about that? Do you like that? I mean, what the hell? I mean, honking your horn, I mean, as if everyone's just going to bloody move out of the way for your shitty little car to pass by. Okay? And what is it with the Indian people that are just coughing out in the open, like, coughing everywhere? I mean, no one taught you any manners. No one taught you how to even, like, cover your mouth when you cough, or tuck your face in your shirt, or carry a handkerchief or something to cough into. I mean, do you have to like cough and breathe all over people and make them sick and spread your viral plague all over them? I mean, what the hell is that? I mean, it's so nasty, especially the men that do that. I mean, who knows what kind of diseases you're carrying, and you're sitting there and you're like breathing and coughing all over people, and they can feel your mist every time you cough, and spitting when you're coughing. I mean, that totally sucks. I mean, I've been sick so many times because of people who are just nasty. I'm serious, just totally nasty. I'm a foreigner that lives here in Chennai, India, and it really, really sucks. And people say, why are you here? Why don't you go back? Well, you know what? I'm here for love. I'm here. I married an Indian doctor, and that's why I'm here. But it really sucks to be here. I hate it here. I mean, it really, really sucks. I freaking hate Chennai. It's dirty. It smells like a toilet. And, it's just terrible. And this place is so money driven. The government, the police officers, everybody. I mean, it's so bloody crappy. I'm telling you. I mean, anyone who wants to come to Chennai, I mean, you can come for a visit or whatever, but I hope you don't get dealt a sorry card and wind up living here like I have. And another thing I wanted to talk about is the men who are pissing on the side of the road. I mean, showing their little tiny pecker all over the side of the road and pissing. I mean, that's nasty. I mean, they do it in front of women, children, it doesn't matter. I mean, that's like indecent exposure. I mean, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see your black little uncircumcised hoodie little thing. Understand? I mean, that's totally sick too. And anytime you go to a shopping place or whatever, and you see the girls or whatever, the little storekeepers that the girls, the clerks and stuff in the stores and the malls or whatever. It's like as soon as you walk in, I mean, you can't even like take a second breath or blink your eye. They're all jumping all over you. I mean, like, what the hell? They're like following you around everywhere like you're gonna steal something. I mean, like, what the hell is that? Like, I know they want to sell something or whatever, but that's fine. But as if you can't see the clothing yourself, and if you can't see the bloody price tags on your own. I mean, what are you going to do? Come into the dressing room and help me change in and out of my clothes too, or what? I mean, back the hell off. I freaking hate that. I mean, it totally sucks. Everywhere I go, it's like everyone's just trying so hard to sell you. I mean, I understand, but sometimes the customer doesn't want to be bothered. Just want to look in peace. You can't make them buy anything. Well, you can't make me buy anything. Oh, wow. And what is it with the Indian cops, and bribing? I mean, like, they just want money. They want to stop you for anything and take two, three, 500, 1,000 rupees or whatever. And I argue with them, and I don't give them a penny. I don't give them anything. I don't even feed into that stuff. It's like, you want money or whatever. I don't think so. I'm not giving you anything. And, one time a cop stopped me and he's like, oh, yeah, give me money or whatever, or I'm going to call the American embassy and have you deported. I said, yeah, why don't you call them right now? I'll call my friends over at the Indian embassy and I'll tell them what you said. And, he's like, okay, you may go. I said, that's right. Okay. I know that totally sucks, whatever, but this place is so money driven, and like the government is shit here. Seriously. And I don't understand, whatever. And what is it with the guys here? They're so sex starved and they're like staring at white skin as if they've never seen a foreigner before. I mean, there's tons of foreigners here in Chennai, and I don't know why they're here. I mean, I'm sure they all have reasons why. they're working here, they're married to an Indian, you know, just lots of reasons. People that have businesses here and everything. But, you know, India is a great place, but Chennai is not. Chennai is really shitty. And, you know, there's trash everywhere. It smells like a bloody public toilet. Everywhere you go, it smells like piss. It smells like walking around downtown LA. Seriously, it's like terrible. And you know, these men, they're so sex starved and it's so sick. I mean, are their wives that boring that they don't do anything with their husbands? I mean, like, is it only to procreate and make babies? I mean, generations and generations of stupidity and makes these women run around with their children and beg them. I mean, they even like drug their children and get them drunk to make them look all passed out and sick so they can go out and beg for money. I mean, I don't give money to people unless they're missing a limb and they absolutely cannot work. But if you're just out there begging or whatever, you know, there's no excuse for that. I mean, you need to close your legs or not get married or whatever. I mean, before you have children and you can't even feed them. So that's my view. I'm sharing all this free wisdom with you about how India is a great place, but Chennai is a really shitty place. And a lot of the doctors here, I mean, they're money driven, especially the hospitals. A lot of the hospitals there are so money driven. I mean, everybody there is getting, anyone who had anything to do with you as a patient or whatever is all getting a kick down from the surgeons. So it's like a multi marketing thing around here. And, you know, just don't even get me started. I mean, next week I'm going to speak about, you know, certain doctors and hospitals that are money driven and a lot of things that have happened and people who have died in the hands of certain surgeons. I'm not going to mention any names now, but I will next week. Okay, so stay tuned for more of this free wisdom. So everyone take care and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.